Mental alchemy. Mental alchemy. Mental alchemy.
You love.
I don't
you
feel
love.
you're saying anti-Semitic shit. That's the thing. I think you're owning that.
Okay, now
but you're not saying anti-Semitic.
I'm gonna say,
things.
let's take the word Semitic, right, and say we're Jews. Semitic. I'm gonna name you some anti-Semitic shit right now, right? Because we're Jew. Let me put it like this. Remember I talked about the chakras? Remember I talked about Rick Rubin? I talked about the 808?
The chakras is real.
Now, I'm gonna say some anti-Semitic shit. I'ma fuck your bitch. I'ma kill this nigga. 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 That's the real anti-Semitic shit that the Jewish people get paid off of. Now let me little Apple move. Let me on Apple right now. How many people want to bet their house that content is not within the first 3 songs on Apple Rap Music?
Nobody.
So they're gonna have to take my life before they take my people. We ain't taking it no more, bro. They get paid off that shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Yeah, rising in power to the God. Rising in power to the God. Take off. Very, very smart brother. And man, that attraction shit is crazy. But yeah, we're gonna get it in. We're gonna dive into it. We're gonna dive into a lot. Wow, yeah. And the interesting thing about all of this, right, is that when you see these things, right, and you get like the shock factor, like, oh wow, that happened for real. You know what I mean? But that shock factor should wake your ass up. Wake you up in the aspect of you understanding, right? Like in these particular times, hey, they trying to silence your voice. They trying to keep you in a certain vibration, in a certain, sphere, if you will, right? And I'm gonna show y'all through this whole thing because it gets the truth is stranger than fiction. This shit is deeper than rap. So rising in power to the God, rising in power to the God. And I just seen this breakfast interview, or not breakfast club, but Drink Champs interview, and the God was dropping. I'm talking about absolutely, really, really, it seemed like he had a gray head on his shoulders, and he was moving in a direction that was just, this is just rap, but I'm gonna do something else. But sometimes that energy is strong, right? And sometimes, it has a magnetic pull, if you will, right? A magnetic pull. But remember, what I do is I tell you and reflect the energy back off to you so you can understand what's actually happening in your life. Okay? So that's what I'm about to do right now. I'm about to give it to you how it's supposed to be given, right? Remember, you on the wrong channel if you think I'm about to gossip about this shit and give you plays on what happened now. No, I'm about to give you it how it's supposed to be given to you. Straight up and down, because this whole thing is an illusion. This is a mirrorverse, right? And when you see these stars, right? The star is just the star you seeing outside of you, right? In the sky is an illusion, right? This whole world is an illusion. So when you see these stars going through certain situations, you have to reflect the idea off of you, right? The microcosm to the macrocosm. As above, so below, as within, so without. You feel me? So let's get it on. Let's get it on. Rising in power to the God. So yeah, I did it on this 22 to the 23 Enigma, right? And the 23 just represented the 5-pointed star. You feel me? The 5-pointed star. And obviously, in this 5-pointed star, we got to understand that there's an energy there, right? There's a human energy there that people are missing, right? The Adam and Eve, right? So when your first mind is in this kind of human adventure, right? And you're living in this journey in your lower chakras, right? When your house is upside down, and I'm gonna get to it, I'm gonna show you all how deep the rabbit hole goes. You will be magnetized to human things. You feel me? Not until you get to a space of moving with your heart and, you know, enlivening your heart chakra and then getting into the throat chakra to speak your truth and speak things into existence that work for you. That's when you start moving in, you know, another direction. So yeah, rising in power to the God again, you feel me? Rising in power to the God, take off. And we about to take off of this thing because this thing is going to get real heavy and strange. Y'all light this thing up because this is going to save somebody's life. This is going to make somebody understand how deep this thing goes and what they should do to move in these particular times. So obviously it's the Day of the Dead, right? Now, look, this Kanye thing happened, right? And they shut this nigga all the way off, right? On the Drink Champs interview. So then right after this Drink Champs interview with Kanye and him, see, niggas was running amok, going crazy over this nigga talking about the George Floyd thing, right? They lost their mind, right? One damn clip in the whole thing and they missed the whole message of what this nigga was saying. You feel me? He was speaking to something that was beyond the human. He was speaking to an energy, right? We know this nigga is a Christian and shit. He was still speaking to an energy, a vibration. You feel me? And in that vibration that he was speaking to was something that was not serving us, not serving you, because I don't identify with black. You feel me? Because they are putting you in a battle, right? Of energy that's not going to help or serve you at all. You feel me? This is what I'm talking about, family. I can't make it up. I'm just telling you what it is. You feel me? So right after this interview, they had this interview, right? Drink Champs. And you know, Quavo and Takeoff, they doing their thing, right? Because, you know, now they're just two, the amigos, right? The Migos. They're just two of them, right? Well, now Rising in Power to the God, right? It's just Quavo. And nigga, that album was jamming. And see, I don't even listen to rap. But after I seen this interview, I went to go listen to that album and I was like, oh, these niggas are taking off. And Takeoff was about to take off. Like, this nigga had some shit. You feel me? His voice was silenced when there was three of them. But this nigga was about to take off. And I'm talking about take off in a major way. You feel me? He was going to do some things because you can hear rappers and niggas know, you know what I'm saying, that rap thing. And he was smart with this shit too. You feel me? So let me play this again so y'all can understand again what I'm talking about, because we're going to get deep in this thing. Y'all light this thing up because this is going to save somebody's life. This is going to change somebody's life. This is going to change the perspective of how you look at this dark side and shit like that. You feel me? Because, hey, I just tell you what it is. I'm just showing you what it is and how spirit works.
That you love.
I don't think you're saying anti-Semitic shit. That's the thing. I think you're owning that. Okay, now but you're not saying anti-Semitic.
I'm gonna say, let's take the word Semitic, right, and say we're Jews. Semitic. I'm gonna name you some anti-Semitic shit right now, right? Because we're Jew. Let me put it like this. Remember I talked about the chakras? Remember I talked about Rick Rubin? I talked about the 808?
The chakras is real.
Now, I'm gonna say some anti-Semitic shit. I'ma fuck your bitch. I'ma kill this nigga. 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 That's the real anti-Semitic shit that the Jewish people get paid off of. Now let me little Apple move. Let me move me on Apple right now.
So again, family, right? Let's just take what Ye just said right there. Ye are God just said. Now stop looking at the motherfucking messenger and look at the fucking message. God bless y'all niggas here. I don't give a fuck about this nigga Kanye or none of that shit. The message is clear. See, Spirit delivers messages to people in the most unique ways because it's still a game that you're playing. It's still a code that you're in. You feel me? And if you're not understanding the code, if you're not understanding the language, then you're going to keep on moving in a space of human, right? That's not going to serve you at all. You feel me? That's going to keep you in trance with the human. It's going to keep you locked down. You feel me? I'm going to fuck your bitch. I'm going to kill this nigga. I'm going to fuck your bitch. I'm going to kill this nigga. Hey, the truth is stranger than fiction, family. I'm just showing you what it is. I'm just telling you how spirit works. And I'm going to show you how deep the rabbit hole goes when we go on with this thing. You feel me? So these niggas broke up because of a female. Now, let's get to the deep part because y'all see, hey, what you want me to say? You think I'm making this shit up? Oh, okay, watch this. Watch this. Rising in power to the God, 22 to the 23, right? Drink Champs interview just happened with Ye. Ye are God, right? Don't stop looking at Ye, the person, and look at the energy that he's speaking. Next Drink Champ interview. This one got cut off. You feel me? They took it down because they silencing the voice, right? They silencing people's voice. This happened next, right? The next Drink Champs interview came, right? With Quavo and Takeoff. Say, okay, y'all keep on thinking I'm playing with this shit. I'm just telling you what it is, family. I'm just telling you what it is. Now, he transitioned, right, in H-Town, right? The star, okay, hold on, let me get it. Let's get it. Since y'all want to play, let's go here. Rising in power to Coolio. So remember, we just did, and Houston is in the World Series. Remember that. We just did the 5-pointed star, right? With the 22 to 23. We just did that. Go check that video out with the pentagram, right? Arm, head, head, arm, leg, arm, head, right? This is you as a human, right? Your house is still upside down. You feel me? You're still in this thing upside down if you're walking around being human, right? The real game is who? Samuel Lilith, right? Where your house is right side up. You feel me? Because the word, and I'm gonna show y'all some Bobby clips on how deep this shit goes. Because the word, the spiritual worker, right, knows that there's some energies that you have to fight off. Look, we're in the month of November. And November, what's the first 2 letters in November? No. So that means you have to move in a space of saying no, nigga. No to that part of you that wants to say yes. Because there's an energy, there's a vibration that's happening, right? And this is the crazy thing, that the Houston and the Phillies is 1-1 right now, right? And it's 11-1, 3 strikes, you're out. I'm not gonna even get that deep right now. But when you understand that this human is binding you, right? Because these urges, these demi-urges, this feeling, right, of you having to give in to the thing, you're missing the point of what the spiritual work is. It's about turning your house right side up. You feel me? Samuel and Lilith. Being in a house that's right side up. Now, granted, look, the God was very, the God was, when I seen the Drink Champs interview, the God was, very, he seemed like he had a good head on his shoulder and everything like that. And he seemed like he understood the energy because they actually talked about, death culture in the rap game. And then Nori, with then Nori came and just brought some stuff, and he got silenced, right? Because he don't want to speak up. See, y'all still looking at Kanye as this fucking person. I'm not looking at it like that. I'm looking at the energy. I'm telling you what the guy just said in the whole Drink Champs interview is him speaking to energy, right? Now he's losing control of his mind because y'all thinking that he's confused about what he's saying, but he knows what he's saying. Why? Because this motherfucker is moving with his heart. That's why he don't give a fuck no more. So then it begs to ask you, right? Did you receive the message, right? Are you understanding the message holistically? You feel me? Are you still being a human, right? That H just means human, by the way. See, now let's get into it because we're gonna go heavy with it. Now look, because this is an interesting thing, and this is where we can turn up right now in this specific time because you know the energy is still alive. Now, rising in power to take off. I want y'all to understand that, right? Now is the time you can really get into communication with the God, right? And ask him yourself. You feel me? Because since the veil is thin, the Day of the Dead, right? The amigos, Dia de los Muertos, right? Now, it's a Spanish culture and they was tied to like the Spanish thing, they tried to, it's a whole bunch of symbolism into it, right? Now is the perfect time for you. I'm talking to you, right? To talk to your ancestors. You don't got to talk to Takeoff. Today is the day, God, that you talk to your ancestors and really get some jewels from them, really get some understandings from them. Because believe it or not, they're going to give you the game right now. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, you're going to have to figure out if you're playing human or you ready to play God. Because they got your mind confused, right? See, the whole world is upside down. And I'm going to show you right here in this. See, look at this. Let me get right here real quick because we got to talk about this shit. Now, think about the God, right? We seen this little kid growing up. This is how big influence music has on people. You feel me? So now the God King, right? His name is King, right? Is in a vibration of this lower chakra nature because we think that's more stimulating, right? He thinks that's gonna get the girls and shit like that. You feel me? You seen the kid grow up. How the hell is he doing this hood shit? Why? How? Well, let's read it, Dream. Why don't we? The influence of music. Music interprets and defines life for teenagers. It suggests legitimate and proper responses to different situations, problems, and opportunities that teenagers will face each day. Music holds out its attractive and inviting hands, While saying teenager, I know that you are confused and full of question. Come with me and I'll show you the way. The fruit of changing values and attitude is seen in behavioral trends. It is no coincidence that teens are becoming more sexually active, violent, materialistic, and self-centered. Music has taught them that this is reality. Music shapes teens' language, hair, and clothing styles. Dun, 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 dun. So again, the influence and the power of music. See, when Kanye said that shit, right, in this Drink Champs interview, and then the next day, nobody says shit about it, right? That lets you know that they're trying to keep you in the lower state. They're trying to keep your vibration in the lower three chakras. You feel me? The God is an intelligent brother, man. I'm telling you. But the guy was intelligent on that Drink Champs interview, like real good, and that's what made me go and hear his music because I wanted to, understand a little bit more. But there's an attraction here with rappers, right? There's some kind of magnetic pull, right? That's driving rappers to live out a lifestyle that they don't even, that's what? That's this, death culture thing, right? So supposedly the guy was at a dice game and things broke out at 11 today, this rising. You feel me? When the bell is at its thinnest, right? So now obviously there's a different energy at night. You feel me? Because I used to live by night. I lived in that strip club culture, and all of that, right? I was possessed, if you will, because it was attractive. That's all I listened to was this music. You feel me? So then when I was doing my thing, that's how my energy kind of flowed. And all my energy was in my lower chakra, trying to fuck. You feel me? Trying to be the nigga and shit. You feel me though? So now it moves you in a certain way, it moves you in a certain manner that you don't have no control over it because the feeling is the key. Okay? So in these particular times, right, we got to understand this 23 Enigma, this 5-pointed star, right? If your house is upside down in this particular time where you're not able to say no FAP, November. See, November is the start of something. November means you need to start moving in the direction of being a hero. I'm going to show you in a minute. I'm going to show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. In being this hero, right, that means you're courageous in saying no to something inside of you that you're not supposed to be doing. See, you think it has to be something grand or something like that, right? You have to start something right now to move into a space of taking off. All right, y'all niggas here. I'll say, okay. Hey, look, you missing the point if you think I'm still talking about what happened. I'm telling you what the energy is speaking to you in this particular time, right? Because at the same time, y'all niggas gonna just listen to this shit and it's not gonna serve you in no manner, right? See, this is what the Day of the Dead is. If you don't understand, the Day of the Dead is a celebration of your ancestors, right? It's not about no goddamn, being sad and stuff like that. It's about celebrating and asking them what you need assistance on in this human world. You feel me? Oh, let me play this Bobby thing because y'all got me fucked up. Y'all not hearing me. I get it. It might be hard sometimes. I get it. Let's get it all like this.
Substance that we're talking about is that same black substance that is the building blocks that makes up everything that there is, even on the physical. And Osiris represents that god of the perfect black, but before him it was represented by the god Soot or Set. You see, Set or Soot is the oldest deity known to mankind. He also becomes the enemy of Osiris, but there's some aspects of that on the metaphysical level that they go hand in hand. In order for Osiris to make the true manifestation of what he is to be, he had to be killed. Because when you kill something, you break down the particles in the elements so you can turn it into something new. Things after they complete a cycle have to be destroyed so that they can create something new. That's why all Christ mythology around the world also deals with death. But it is in that process of death that you rise up from the ashes and make a new reality. So Set Typhon, in one aspect, is the ultimate principle of transformation by killing Osir, so his body can make another new reality, which ultimately will be the savior of us all.
Hey, if y'all didn't get that message, then I don't know where you at. See, look, in order to kill, look, this is what I'm saying, family. Back in the day, right, I used to jam that just rap music like crazy. You feel me? I was, and I was in Bobby Heavy and stuff like that. Something kept on tugging me, right, to get off this shit. You feel me? Because I was in such a trance with the music that was being played, right? I couldn't think for myself, right? So Jeezy's first album, right? All Snowman, all of that music, right? I was lost because my vibration was pulled. Music is, you are music, right? All you are is a ball of energy in music. So your vibration is everything, right? How you move is based off of your vibration, your emotional, your energy's emotion, right? Emotions, right? So you move based off your emotions. Your emotions are what's moving you now, because if you feel like you want to do it, then you're going to do it. If you don't feel like it, then you're not going to do it, right? So how do you manipulate your vibrations? By doing things by doing spiritual work, doing things to put you in a vibrational tune. You feel me? So when I got off of that rap music, right, I started listening to nothing but motivational music, right? As lame as that might sound, right? I had to really turn up on my mind because my vibration was so entranced with the, I'm in love with the cocoa and all of this stuff, right? So now all of a sudden, me stepping into my hero's journey, being courageous and saying, you know what, fuck this shit. Fuck what, nigga? Who? What? I don't give a fuck about y'all niggas. Get off of me. See, a lot of niggas is letting niggas hold them back because they don't want to be claimed as lame and goofy and shit like that, right? But you know what you got to do? You know what time it is? You too old for that bullshit. You tripping, you 35 and shit, talking about you hitting the club, a real nigga and shit. You losing it. You out of control, nigga. You fucking up. This shit goes deeper than what you think it is. So when I took off, right, and started listening to this motivational music, everything took off for me, right? Because I trained my mind into something completely different, right? Even though it was hard, I was propelling my head or my mind, right? My God head to move into a whole different energy, right? Let me see what y'all talk about. Yeah, babe, you are a frequency. That's it. You feel me? Don't worry, I'm gonna get to that Black Adam too. Y'all know how I get out. So even in Houston, even in it being in Houston, right? And you understanding that this 5-pointed star is who you need to run away from, that person that you're trying to be, this human bravado ego person, right? Because you still thinking that shit means that you shining on boys and shit like that, right? Look, the God was I told D-Ray, I said, hey, that dude take off. I told him when we was watching this, I was like, hey, this nigga gonna be somebody. I was listening. I told her, I was like, damn, his shit, jam, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he seemed like he was in a space of, moving without being in the mix like that. You feel me? But hey, I don't know what happened. I don't know the real story or whatever, but sometimes the vibration could be so strong, right? That you just move that, you still move in that manner. You feel me? You move in them environments, right? So when I was stuck in that lower chakra realm, right? That shit wasn't serving me. I would wake up, fucked up, hangover, feeling bad all day, right? Only time I would feel good is at night. You feel me? When the music was in the vibration that I was matching was in, right? But the only thing you got to understand is that out of darkness comes light. So there is a daytime that you're going to have to deal with, right? Why you think some of these strippers sleep the whole day? Because they is vampires. I was a vampire, nigga. So I'm doing my thing, going to the club, and go to the strip club section. Gotta be the man and shit like that, right? So it's the same thing, right? This rap culture has a magnetic pull for you to keep up, just to be in the mix, right? Think about it. Why was he at a dice game? We got to really think about this right now. Like, there's no way in the world. This nigga was a smart nigga. So his energy, because look, remember, we're in November, right? His energy was probably saying, no, fuck that shit, let's go, right? But no, not his energy, shit. His real mind. But his energy was saying, yes, let's hit this hole, let's hit this dice game. In Houston, and these niggas from Atlanta. Yeah, that's it. Good luck charm. Take a gamble, right? Yep, at a bowling alley at that. I don't know what. Okay. So hey, rising in power to the God, but we gotta understand that sometimes, right? See, you think you're controlling this shit. You feel me? But if you don't have control over your emotions, right? Your energies, emotions, right? All you are is Adam and Eve. You feel me? The person that's walking around here with their house upside down, right? And I'm telling you to be Sabbath, Samuel and Lilith. I'm gonna show y'all. We about to decode Black Adam too. Watch this. I'm gonna show y'all how real it goes. How do you live in an upside down house, nigga? You can't. So that means you have to do some kind of spiritual work to put you in alignment with who you are, who you're destined to be. You feel me? That nigga Takeoff was jamming like a bitch, boy. That shit that see, and this is the thing. In the Drink Champs interview, he was like, yeah, man, I think it's my time to shine. I just wanted to express myself more right now. Nigga, and that nigga would have took the fuck off in this bitch. I'm telling you, dog. Because you can hear rappers, right? We can hear these people that can rap and shit. You feel me? So we know who got the talent. You can hear it. It's just common sense. So with Takeoff understanding that it's his time, he still had to fight off what? Some kind of human energy that was attracting him to this rap culture thing. You feel me? All right, come on, let's keep it rolling. So the Day of the Dead is today. So ask your ancestors, hey, I need some guidance in this particular energy that's fucking with me. You feel me? I just showed you all the Bobby thing. You got to kill something off to gain something new. Kill something off to gain something new, right? This is a perfect example of how music moves people in a particular energy. You feel me? No way this little kid should be doing all this stuff that he's doing, right? And y'all think Charleston White is crazy. This nigga like, oh, okay, he out here. Fuck it, let's play it. You feel me? But the music is moving people. All right. So let's get it on. The real Illuminati. Hey, y'all light this thing up because it's going to be crazy. Yep, 11/11. Hey, see something into existence right now if it's 11/11 your time. You feel me? Look, it's raining all day. They actually canceled the Astros game today. Let me look that shit up. They canceled that shit. You feel me? And they're 1-1. Don't let me start with this twin energy. Astros game. Houston Astros World Series game 3. It'll be okay. It's today. It's still today. Don't worry. No, it says okay. Impact and pitching. Phillies versus Astros. How World Series game 3 rain out impacts pitching plans. Okay, what? Hold on. Let me show y'all because I don't know if this is true or not. Let's see, family. Let's see. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if they actually canceling the game. I could do a whole thing on this whole Phillies too. Whether causing game 3 to be postponed on Monday should help the Phillies. Okay, so it's postponed. Damn, man, it's raining. Damn, that's crazy. We decided it was best to see. That's crazy as hell. Game 6 and 7 were pushed back a day in 2011. Wow, this shit gets stranger than fiction. And look, hold on, let me show y'all this shit. Phillies mascot. Look at this nigga. Hey, I can't make it up. I'm just showing you what it is. Green. Heart chakra. Tongue. Right? Speaking. See, this is about shutting out your voice. You feel me? I know it gets strange like that. I get it. Right? I get it. The Philly Fanatic is the official mascot for the Philadelphia Phillies Major League Baseball team. He is a large, furry, green, flightless bird with an extendable tongue. All right. Yeah. See, when we was talking about the throat chakra yesterday, the last time, right? We was saying they're silencing people's voices, right? Why? Because they want you to stay in that lower chakra. You feel me? The last video Takeoff was in. He has a gun aimed at a contract. End of contracts. We are, oh wow, chaos and blood. And yeah, that last video was called Messy, and he was talking about, hey, I need to get up. You know, they basically like saying, hey, I'm not fucking with these low vibrational people. You feel me? And shit, he just damn near got pulled back in. You feel me? So let's get it on Black Adam Decoded. Black Adam, because this is going to tie into all of this Takeoff stuff that's happening right now. You feel me? So watch this. So Black Adam, I thought it was boring. I fell asleep. Yes, I fell asleep during the movie because it was boring. But I still got the message because it's easier for me to fall asleep and watch it than watch it with my two eyes, because I watch it with this first eye. You feel me? So it says, in ancient conduct, 10th Adam was bestowed the almighty power of the gods. After using these powers for vengeance, he was imprisoned, becoming Black Adam. Nearly 5,000 years passed, and Black Adam has gone from man to myth to legend. Now free, his unique form of justice, born out of rage, is challenged by modern-day heroes who fought for the Justice Society. Dun, 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 dun. So remember, I was telling y'all about Sabak. Let me see if I still got that Sabak. Yeah, I do got it. Wait, where's that? Oh, remember when I was telling y'all about Sabak, right? And Sabak just being the spiritual worker. You feel me? A time away from daily routines to nurture your own creative, intellectual, or spiritual strengths. Leave away from work. So this is when you take off and sit your ass down and meditate. You feel me? Sit your ass down and get into your spiritual work. Because Sabbatical, right, the real hero, is still Sabak. Now look, there's two truths to it, because Black Adam and Sabak are the same thing. You feel me? It's just like we're gonna get to it, because this is how, see, when you let these people silence your voice, you are holding back an energy, you feel me, that you need to express to the world. You came down here to express something, not to the world, but to yourself, right? To stand up for something. Stand up for something inside yourself. It don't got to be as grand as the goddamn world. Stop thinking about the world. It can be as small as you standing up to your mama. You feel me? You standing up to that friend that's been holding you back. Take off and get the fuck away from them niggas. See, this is what I'm saying. You letting these people hold you back because you're afraid to enliven your being. You're afraid to be on your hero journey. So the same thing, right, with Sabak and Black Adam, right? Because you know he stayed in the truth, whatever, right? It's the same thing. This is the Heru Mudra. You feel me? So it's about you being Heru and still killing something off to gain something new, right? This is the cycle. This is what we're in right now. Hold on, let me see if I got that slide. Okay, so let's get it on. So Kyrie, right? 11, right? Yeah, hey, I can't make it up. What you want me to do? He's number 11, right? What's today? 11-1, right? Day of the Dead, right? So this one, and remember we did the 11-11, the mirror verse, right? This is your time, family. Listen to me. See, y'all thinking I'm saying, oh yeah, I'm gonna do it next week. No, nigga, I'm talking about do something right now. Right now. That's gonna remove you from whatever you need to be removed from. You feel me? So no means no, you're not going for that bullshit. Or guess what's gonna happen? Be right back here again in the same place you are right now. You have to be courageous. You have to stand up for yourself, right? Kyrie was standing up for himself. He wasn't running from nothing. He's like, nigga, shit. I posted it and what, nigga? What y'all gonna do? What? All right, hold on, watch this. Nigga said I posted and what? What?
Title given to Christ, Philippians 2:11, and my name translates in the Hebrew language as Yahweh. So I went on to Amazon Prime. I was like, you know what? Let me see if there are any documentaries on Yahweh. So went in the search bar, typed in Yahweh. That came up. Went out and shared it on my platform. That was my night. In terms of the backlash or what people call it, we're in 2022. History is not supposed to be hidden from anybody. And I'm not a divisive person when it comes to religion. I embrace all walks of life. You see it on all my platforms. I talk to all races, all cultures, all religions, and my response would be, it's not about educating yourself on what Semitism is and what anti-Semitism is. It's really about learning the root words of where these come from and understanding that this is an African heritage that is also belonging to the people. Africa is in it, whether we want to dismiss it or not. So the claims of anti-Semitism and who are the original chosen people of God, and we go into these religious conversations and it's a big no-no. I don't live my way like that. I don't live my life that way. Excuse me, I grew up in a melting pot, and I say a melting pot of all races, white, black, red, yellow, Jewish, Christian, Muslim, and you can see the way I live my life now. I'm not here to be divisive, so they could push their agenda. I don't want to say they, because I'm not identifying any one group or race of people, but I'm in a unique position to have a level of influence on my community, and what I post does not mean that I support everything that's being said or everything that's being done, or I'm campaigning for anything. All I do is post things for my people in my community and those that it's actually going to impact. Anybody else that has criticism, it obviously wasn't meant for them.
Hopefully I'm understanding what you said, and I want to make sure I get it right because I don't want to misquote any part of it.
I don't expect understanding from a media conglomerate group that sincerely talks about the game of basketball, and then we bring up religion as if it's correlative at times when it's convenient for people to bring it up. So please just be direct with your question so we can move on from this and I could talk about the game and go home to my son, Elohim, and my wife, Marlene, okay?
Am I to take it that this was, what you shared was not something that you've even watched? This was, you did watch it, or either watch it or read it.
I had a lot of time last year to read a lot. Read a whole bunch. Good and bad about the truth of our world.
So then do you, I guess, understand or not understand those that might imply that that work had anti-Semitic leanings in it? I only ask this because the tweet is still up there, so I presume.
We're in 2022. It's on Amazon, a public platform. Whether you want to go watch it or not is up to you. There's things being posted every day. I am no different than the next human being, so don't treat me any different. You guys come in here and make up this powerful influence I have over top of the adultery of, oh, you cannot post that. Why not? Why not? I don't hear uproar on that. I'm not here to be divisive on what's going on this or that. I'm not comparing Jews to blacks. I'm not comparing white to black. I'm not doing that. That conversation is dismissive, and it constantly revolves around the rhetoric of who are the chosen people of God. And I'm not here to argue over a person or a culture or religion on what they believe. No, this is what is here. It's on a public platform. Did I do anything illegal? Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Did I do anything illegal? Did I hurt anybody? Did I harm anybody? Am I going out and saying that I hate one specific group of people? So out of all the judgment that people got from me posting, I just without talking to me. And then I respect what Joe said, but there has a lot to do with the not ego or pride of how proud I am to be an African heritage, but also to be living as a free black man here in America, knowing the historical complexities for me to get here.
All right. Shout out to the guy Kyrie. Shout out to the guy Kyrie. So yeah, the guy stood up for himself. Message. He stood up for himself. Like I'm about to show you right now, nigga. When you stand up for yourself, see, they was attacking the guy, right? Like crazy. They was going at him, boy. I'm talking about in such a manner that you would be like, last year, remember, he was out of there, boy. They was trying to take his head off. What you doing, man? You can't be doing all. And obviously, we knew better than that. You know, so none of us took that jabba dabba do or whatever, right? But this whole freedom of speech thing is happening right now in our face, and it's time for you to understand what it's reflecting to you in these particular times. Look at this shit. Hold on, where's it at? Look at this. They owe my nigga some money, nigga. You gotta pay this man. So guess what? Because he's standing up for himself, he living in his rules adventure, right? Now they gotta pay this man, right? See, when that whole jab thing was happening and y'all was acting like the guy was crazy and shit. Well, not y'all, but you know, the other people. Y'all had to understand that Kyrie was living in his truth, right? So remember, this 11:11 time is happening, right? The reflection is here, right? Remember, it's a mirrorverse, right? And you're going to have to move right now in a specific time to make things happen for yourself. Right now. Like right now. Like today. You feel me? So the start of November means no. No means no. Right? So remember when them boys was doing that no fap stuff? Yeah, that's power. No fap, no alcohol. You got to ask yourself what you're going to stand up for yourself in and live out your adventure accordingly. Remember, you're just seeing these stars as a reflection of something that you have to do within yourself, right? You're on the wrong channel if you think I'm talking about the gossip. You feel me? That's not what I do here. I decode life as it's going on right now, and I explain it in a manner for myself to take and move into, right? Because I'm starting to fast today, right? And yourself to move into. Hopefully, I can encourage you to move into some space. So here we go. This is where it at. This is where we're at. The Black Panther. Wakanda Forever comes out 11/11. The Black Panther, right? Let's get it, right? So this is the real game of the Black Adam, right? Because all the Black Adam was them depicting a hero, right? But hold on, let me play this Bobby tape so then we can really get into this Black Adam thing. Because you know, y'all hear from Bobby, you know what I'm saying? Bobby gonna put you on your ass.
Why is it that you can't find no black Hebrew or no modern day white Jew that bear witness to the Jesus thing? You would figure if a person gonna give you the Messiah, that's something hell to take. Everybody talk about a Jewish Messiah, but yet you can't find no Jew that bear witness to that.
That's true. What is that?
Because the Jew knew, like all the other ancient people in the world. See, the Jew knew that first of all, that was some Roman propaganda of the Hebrew. He knew, just like the Egyptian knew, just like the Greek knew, just like the Mesopotamian knew, like the Babylonian knew, like the ancient African knew, that the Christ that is to come can only come one time in history. First of all, there's two things. First of all, Christ is a title. And we all are the living Christ because Christ is the level we can rise to. But the Christ, the true Christ, that is supposed to be the end all and be all, he can only come one time in history. And that's at the end of the world. Now, I'll tell you why I know this. Because I done studied alchemy to know this. And you can quote me on this. When the true manifestation of Christ comes, the physical earth would cease to be. For the mere fact that we got a physical earth, whatever teachers or whatever couldn't have been the true Christ. The Hebrews knew this. The Hebrews said, wait a minute, hold on. We get our origin in Egypt. And the Egyptians knew like everything else. Horus comes. And Horus comes to kill.
To kill?
To kill.
Oh, Horus comes to kill.
Kill. The true Christ never taught love. That's some Roman bullshit to keep a people docile. All you gotta do is just take my word for it. You go and study you can go to Greek and study Hercules. That's the Greek Horus or Apollo. But you can study Horus or Heru. You can find out something about Heru. I'm gonna tell you what this is. You won't find no text in Egypt where Heru is talking about love. Heru does one thing and one thing only.
Avenge his father.
He kicks ass. That's all he does. He kills motherfuckers. That's it. That's what he does. The Greek version is Hercules, which is the same story because he don't do but one thing. From the time he born till the time he die, he kills everything in sight. Cleaning house. So the Hebrews knew. They knew that when they was talking about a person coming by talking about all this love and all this kind of thing, they said the true Christ coming back to kill the world. You see what I'm saying? Get the house in order. He's the God of Ecclesiastes with the blood on the sword. He's the God of Revelation. They had blood dripping from them. But the Romans came in
on the end of time.
The end of time. That's the only time the true Christ can manifest on the earth. Otherwise, we are all the race of Christ, Christos anointed one. We all have melanin. But the Christ that we're talking about here is the seed that I was telling you. Now they have isolated this thing. They can tell you this stuff in science. In astrophysics, they say there's a seed that is the only thing that is not the only thing that's in this universe that's not of this universe. It's from the outside known universe. And when that seed manifests itself, it will explode everything on this planet and destroy the universe, and we'll go back to the original existence. If any man came saying he was the Christ, he couldn't have been the real one. That's why the Hebrews to this day, whether even the converted ones, but they copied the original black ones, they never bear witness to the Christ. And the Arabs over there is like, that's bullshit. The Egyptians, that's bullshit. That's Rome, that's Paul and them, because what Paul and them was trying to do was trying to get the monopoly on the Christ that everybody in the world had. You see what I'm saying? And the Romans say if we can get the monopoly on this Christ, we can rule the world with this thing.
Right. So yeah, Black Adam, Heru. Right, Black Adam is a destroyer. You remember he was looking at the Justice League and was like, "Nigga, what? We can't." He was telling you they have to. Now look, this is a movie, so I gotta get y'all to understand what killing is. Killing means you transitioning something off of yourself to something new. You feel me? So with Black Adam, you know, saying, yeah, I'm okay, I'm gonna kill these people, right? And the justice system of America saying, no, all love and light, don't try to kill them, right? And Black Adam was like, what? That's the only way you can, that's the only way we can win. That's the only way we're gonna get on top of this shit, right? Then you see them putting up the Heru, right? Which is your first eye, right? You seeing past the veil, right? With your first eye and understanding that the Heru in you is still a part of what? Satan, get behind me. Set and Heru are one. So they're in this thing together, right? They're working together to kill something off so they can rise above this shit. You feel me? So now watch this, because we're gonna get funky. So again, see, when you playing this shit, hold on, let me show y'all real quick. When you still stuck in this 5-pointed star, right? This Adam and Eve, right? Where he was saying, where in the Bible they was like, you know, eat from the tree of life, right? That's keeping you stuck in that love and light shit, right? You need to eat from the tree of death, Samuel and Lilith, so your house can be right side up and you can be living correctly. You feel me? So when you're killing something off, right? When you're entering into this dark side, subconscious mind, right? You are going to have to destroy an aspect of you, right? That's not serving you. Okay. So then it's the same thing. Hold on, let's get back to it. It's the same thing with Sabbath, right? It's all the same thing. Set in Horus, right? That's it. That's all it is. The Black Panther. Black means, see, when you hear black, when they're saying black in these movies, right? Black means subconscious mind. So stay with that idea of subconscious mind, all right? And when you hear a subconscious mind, it means doing some work to move automatically. You feel me? Doing something to change your reality so you can have this automatic behavior of you, right? Instead of you being automatically moving, right, in a space of your lower 3 chakras. You feel me?
How many people want to bet their house that content is not within the 3 songs on Apple Rap Music? I talked about Rick Rubin. I talked about the 808.
The chakras is real.
Now, I'm gonna say some anti-Semitic shit. I'ma fuck your bitch. I'ma kill this nigga. I'ma fuck your bitch. I'ma kill this nigga. I'ma fuck your bitch. I'ma kill this nigga.
So they're moving you with the music, right? You're moving you because the emotions, the feeling is the key, right? Doesn't have nothing to do with anything else but your feelings, right? See, you gotta think about it. You know them days when you be motivated to do something, right? You be like, man, I'm about to get it done, right? You feel good, so you feel motivated, right? Then you had them other days, oh, I don't feel like doing nothing, right? Because your feeling is probably low or whatever, right? So what does that tell you? In order for you to feel good, you must put yourself in the work. You gotta pick yourself up and see, this is what I'm saying. When you automatically move into a space of saying, all right, let me go work on myself real quick. Let me go get my work in. Then after you do your work, your spiritual work, you'll start to feel a resonance for you, right? So that can mean essential oils. That can mean mantras, affirmations, right? Putting yourself in the vibration, right? Until it becomes automatically moved in your subconscious mind. until you just naturally move that specific way. You feel me? So until then, you have to do the work. You have to go into the dark side, right? You have to get into that work because that's the only way that you're gonna feel like doing it. Because then eventually you just become automatic to it, right? That's like me when I was listening to all that rap music and all that shit, right? I didn't feel like doing nothing but going to the club, seeing what I could see, right? Alcohol, drugs, right? Because the mantra, the affirmation that I kept on hearing was, you know, do this drug, do that, tabs, all of this stuff, right? So my feeling was tied to the rap culture, the death culture, the lower culture, right? That wasn't serving me in the end, because when I woke up the next day, I wasn't feeling good, right? And I was in a fearful state. Let me see if I can pull up. Let me see if I can pull up the let me see if I can pull that up. Because your vibration is everything, family. Let me see. Okay, I can't find it. But if I find it, I'll definitely put it into play. But your vibration is key, family. Your vibration is key, and it's key to this whole thing, right? If you're gonna live in this hero's journey, right? You're gonna have to get into that spiritual work and not let this music influence you. See, the real Illuminati, the real hero is right here. Now let's get it on. Let's watch this. Watch this shit. So when you become a hero, that means you're killing something off. You feel me? When you become a hero, that means you're standing up for yourself. That means you don't, nigga, this ain't none of your business. Pay me no mind, nigga. I can post whatever the fuck I want. You feel me? See, the tides are turning, right? Elon Musk buying Twitter and stuff like that is a sign that, remember I showed y'all, hold on, let me get to it. Let me see if no, wait. Let me see. Where is it at? Okay, I probably don't got it here. I probably don't got it here on this one. No, what was it called? What did we do? Okay, I probably do got something here. Let me see. What did we do last? We did the silent twins. Okay, yeah, let's see. So yeah, boom. Remember, Elon Musk, right? The 44 is your ancestors coming through, right? Helping you, assisting you, guiding you, right? So in this Day of the Dead, right? Freedom of speech is just you opening up your throat chakra. You feel me? So the more you understand that you have to get into a space of power of speaking things into existence on this Day of the Dead, right? Which is what? Man, we went heavy in this one. Y'all gonna have to go see this one again, which is the same idea of creation and destruction, right? Destroying something new to create the new reality for you, right? Then that's where the power lies. See, them people that wants to live in the let me just live, and you're gonna have to get into let me just live and listen to whatever everybody else is doing, right? You're gonna have to handle that within yourself, because at the same time, at the end of the day, this thing is going to keep on nagging at you. It's going to keep pushing you until you do the damn work. Or if you don't, guess what's going to happen? Guess what's going to happen, nigga? You're going to die and come back and try to fuck again. You're going to be in a diaper. Because you're coming back to try again. Because this don't have nothing to do with, I get it, you got to get through this shit, baby. I don't feel like it. Make yourself get into the feeling. You feel me? What is something you got to kill off? Is it music? Right? Is it that friend? Family member? Who is it? Something has to be destroyed so you can become anew. There's no way around it. You have to destroy something so you can become anew. Hold on, let's get to this one. Let's get to this. Watch this. So 11:11, Black Panther, right? Black Panther. Black means Black Adam. Black Panther, right? The real Black Panther is what? These niggas standing up for their motherfucking self. Chaos in the blood. They like, enough is enough. All right. Okay, y'all. Okay. All right, let me chill. Because if y'all don't understand this shit, then y'all niggas tripping. You have to see, when you see this fist, it's the same symbol coming back into the fold. Hey, Ru, God, right? So now you're holding up something to represent the energy that you fighting against for yourself. I'm not talking to nobody else but you, nigga. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You got to stand up for yourself. There's something that spirit is speaking to you right now that's saying, you know what, let me stand up for myself, because goddamn, right? And yes, there's infiltrators in this bitch, but so what? So what if the world thinks you crazy, right? Kanye. As long as he's running his game, as long as he's doing his thing, right? He's in. See, look, watch how deep this is. 30 years from now, y'all gonna be like, damn, that nigga Kanye was really he was there, just like y'all did with Malcolm X and shit. So now you got to speak to something inside of you that says, hold on, wait a minute. What am I going to move into? How am I going to move, right? What am I going to stand up for myself, right? And fight for myself, right? And it don't got to be nothing big. It can be an employee. It can be a coworker at your job. You feel me? It can be music, right? It could be you eating a lot of sweets, right? What are you going to take off? Okay. All right. What are you going to remove? What are you going to destroy? You feel me? How are you going to get into alignment with the real star, right? Not the 5-pointed star. The Samuel and Lilith, the Sabbatical. You feel me? What are you standing up for in yourself? This is the Black Panther. This how spirit works. Remember the mirroring 11:11. This is a mirror right now. What you want me to say? I can't make it up. I'm just telling you what it is. All right, watch this. Let me show y'all niggas, cause y'all.
Now, can you remember what I cut you off from? You were in a continuation. If you don't, I ask you another question.
I remember. In so many words, what I was saying was based on all of the ancient ones, they all talk about a story of the gods before this God. The God of the day or the God of the living means that in actuality, the God of these two eyes, which is a chi, he creates this illusion around you, which is a hologram. The God of the dead is inside of you. Where's the God that died? Jesus died on the cross. Where's the cross? If you stand up and put your arms out like this, that's the cross. You get it? Now where's Christ? Christ is on the inside of you, which is the third eye, on the cross. That's the cross that Jesus died on. That means that your soul is on the inside. It died long ago when you fell into the physical realm, and it will be resurrected again through the Kundalini energy.
Again, the cross. Where's the cross at, family? Where's the cross? I see a cross right there. That's the human. You feel me? So you being in a space of being entrapped in this human and not getting into your real power, into your real game, which is the work, right? You're gonna stay stuck. Maybe next year. It's about to be 2023, right? That's the 7. The 7 is what? Chakras, conquering the 7 C's, your 7 emotions. I'm just telling you what it is. It's time right now. You feel me? There's no way around it. It's time because 11/11 being the mirroring of this Black Panther, and in the Black Panther is just what? The Heru, or let's say the Black Panther is Osar, right? Which is still the subconscious mind, which is Heru, is just his son, right? And he's still in alignment with Set. You feel me? You must kill something off to gain something new. Because it's one. You're one. Right? And in order for you to be illuminated, the real Illuminati, right? The real Illumin one, you're going to have to stand up for yourself. Right? So Black Adam in the movie, I thought he was going to see before when I did the decode, which was still right on point. I thought he was going to join the Justice League because I know he was, rogue basically. You feel me? So when he was saying, yeah, we got to kill, he told the Hawk dude, we got to kill these niggas to make space, right? And they fighting him when he's trying to create a new place, a new adventure, right? That's when you knew that, and then, of course they're going to take out Sabak because they don't want you to do your spiritual work, right? They just want you to be a Heru and just stay in the space of just saying, okay, love and light, right? But as you can see, the real Heru, like I just showed you in that Bobby clip, is still killing stuff off. So there's an energy that you're going to have to kill off to get into something new, right? Again, today is the Day of the Dead. Ask your ancestors what you need to do to tap in. You feel me? Ask your people in them what you need to do to tap in so you can remove yourself from the aspect that's not serving you. Hold on. Let me do this real quick. Because if you're going to stay, right, in the human, in this kind of particular space of, walking like you don't know what's going on. Like, see, this is the thing. You know what's happening, right? You know what you need to do. And something inside of you is saying, which is your ego, is saying, man, fuck that shit. Nah, fuck it, I'm gonna sit here on the couch and just do this, right? But that's not the real way to move in this space, right? So now all of a sudden, like, I can tell you to go meditate, right? Your ass looking at me like I'm crazy, right? And meditation takes you 30 minutes. so you can get to your real eyes, so you can see beyond the veil. You feel me? All right, watch this. So the Black Adam, Black Panther, right? The Black Panther Party was about making sure that your voice was heard. Okay? Making sure that you living in your, see, they was ready to go to war. Now, remember, this is all symbolic. So I don't want you to think you going to war with a physical person. That shit doesn't matter. You're going to war with yourself. You're going to war with some kind of energy inside of you that's holding you back, right? That's not serving you. That's keeping you up at night. That's constantly making you live out something that you don't want to live out. You feel me? So when you close your eyes, when you get into your pineal work, right? Now you're able to move in a space of power. If your voice held no power, they wouldn't try to silence you. Right? I'm just saying, pay him no mind. You feel me? See, when you see this shit happening, they silencing people like that. They silencing these niggas, right? They taking away their ability to, speak freely and do them, right? That should tell you need to run that shit ASAP. You feel me? I can't wait to go see this whatever video Kyrie posted. You have to run to that bitch. All right, what they trying to take away? Just like I showed you in that last with the gods. Let me see if I had that. Who was that? That was, no, I don't have the, wait, I might. Hold on, let me see. Let me see, family. Hey, y'all like this thing up. Like this thing up because it's going to save somebody's life. Don't be mad when somebody else say, thank you, Dream. See, look, when people tell me behind the scenes, thank you, Dream, you really took me out of that distractionary energy. I know, I get it. I just say, hey, just do you, you feel me? I'm just here to share and move in a space of understanding. Because y'all looking at this whole thing the wrong way. I don't think I got it up here for this one. No, it's probably on my other computer. But what was the guy's name? The other guy that they silenced, right? Whatever his name was, somebody put it in the chat. I'm starting to juice fast tomorrow. There you go. That's what I'm saying. This is about you, family. This ain't about nothing else, right? The master builder, Harem. 1111, walk through that gateway, family. Watch this. No, y'all watch this. I get when you're saying it's like everyone is in their own personal learning course. You repeat. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. You are going to repeat because if you're not facing the battle, see, and the battle is not that hard, family. I'm telling you. Yeah, that's the name, Andrew Tate. The battle is not that hard, family. You're demon. See, remember them when you go into war, right? When you go into this space and say, all right, let me go get this in real quick, right? You come out and be like, damn, that shit wasn't really that hard. That shit wasn't as hard as it was. Nigga, my dreams. Nigga. Oh shit. Say dog. Spirit is telling me a whole bunch of stuff because my dreams been off the motherfucking chain right now. Like, god damn, man. I'm really gonna tap in after I get off this live because that's where it's gonna be at. Yeah, colloidal silver. Get that colloidal silver in you. Get that shit that so you can go get my Harataki supplements also, because that's gonna definitely power up your pineal gland. But you also want to get the gold, or not the gold, the gold what's the 19 keys in them cell? That gold water, because that's gonna help your pineal, right? That gold water, that blue pill, and 19 keys cell, right? That Dr. Blair used to sell. You feel me? That gold water is gonna help. See, I got the gold oil. The gold oil is for your aura, right? Shout out to Makai and Brother Yosef. The gold oil is for your aura to stimulate your chakras, to put you in it. It's like putting on cologne. You're gonna feel, more electric and more magnetic, right? And more, confident and brass. So that gold oil is fire. But so you don't ingest what I got. You just put that on your aura and you move. You know what I'm saying? You put it on you and you move fresh to death like $1,000,000. But that gold water, I should have brought mine upstairs. That gold water that Blue and 19 Keys had, go get that. If you need another version, go get my Harataki supplements, First Eye supplements. Or you can try to go get Panic Pack. You feel me? I got some Panic Pack up here. This shit sit up here. See, this is about tapping into that first eye, that hey root, right? Well, let me show you, because that eye, right? Stimulating that eye. So, and y'all know I did it in the sex magic class. So you can move a little bit better with confidence, right? So you want to get that stuff. Damn, I wish I had a pipe up here. I'll smoke some of that Panic Pack right now. I'm probably going to smoke it later, though. For a fact. You also want to get your friends with you. You feel me? So they can constantly hit your subconscious mind, right? Look at his house. His house is right side up. Sabak. This the nigga right here. Chaos in the blood. So you want to do these things because, listen, family, Hanneman is coming through. Mike is coming through. They speaking this thing right to you, straight up and down, right? Because at the end of the day, it's about you clearing out the stuff that's not serving you. It's about you getting into that space. Moringa lion's mane matcha mix. It's fire. That's fire. That's fire. Go get that Harataki, because that's gonna put you in a whole different space with your pineal also. Let me play this last video. Let me see.
Why is it that you can't find no black Hebrew or no modern day white Jew to bear witness to the Jesus?
That's the wrong one.
Now, can you remember?
No, that's the wrong one too.
You were in a continuation. If you don't, I actually.
Hold on, it's this one right here. Boom.
It means you're supposed to take the book as an esoteric book. And everywhere you see Jesus or the Christ, you identify that as your soul. Then the book comes alive. It's just when you start following it and thinking some cracker coming back or some black man coming back. Mm-hmm. Black man come back saying, I'm the Christ. I say, okay, good. You take these bullets. Now you take these bullets and you take them and don't be on that floor. Then maybe you have a chance. I might follow you. But the esoteric teaching was a mystery system book, just like the Book of the Dead, which is a passage to the soul. And you are the Christ in it. So it's a role-playing book where you get through the journey. You go on a journey, and at the end of the journey, you become illuminated. That's the real message. And that's the difference between the Egyptian one and the other one. At this time, it's a scapegoat thing. They tell you to worship somebody instead of you becoming the God.
Yourself.
Mm-hmm. And that's the difference.
So again, we're not worshiping these niggas, Kanye and them, right? We're not in the space of we're listening. See, Kanye might think Jesus gave him some messages and stuff like that, right? You gotta see past this nigga and just understand what's actually happening beyond him. Okay, you gotta hear what he's saying and not take it personal. Y'all take it personal by seeing these niggas, and I just showed you that he came on right before the Drink Champs, right before this Quavo and Takeoff, right? Drink Champs message, right? So with the Astros being in the World Series, right? And you understanding that this 5-pointed star is still in full effect with these rappers, right? You're gonna have to remove yourself from that human energy. You feel me? And get your house right side up by doing this spiritual work. By tapping in and getting into the space of doing your spiritual work. There's no way around it, family. It's a must. Right now is the time. And I'm talking about when Wakanda Forever comes out. Right? When this Wakanda Forever comes out on 11/11, which is a mirror, which is a reflection, right? Just know that this thing is talking about standing up for yourself, right? And it doesn't have to be a physical person. It can be a physical person, but it can be something that you've been holding off because you've been procrastinating it, right? You're not ready to fight off these energies. You feel me? You're staying in the loop of the human. The 5-pointed star, the human, right? So you must, in this particular time, understand that it's destruction and construction, family. Destruction and construction. So destroy something off to gain something new. Hey, y'all know what it is, family. Like and share this thing up. Peace to the gods.